Awesome. So, welcome everyone to the day 8 of Story Spark session, and this session is called Moment That Moved You. We all have moments in our life that changes our perspective, that changes the course of our life. What happens is many times we don't capture them. So if you notice, in the last 1 week we worked more on the mindset and coming out of the limiting belief, working on new identity, who do we want to serve, what do we want to serve. Now we are going towards the story collection part of it, where we are going to mine stories. We are going to look at different events, different life changing moments in our life and note it down. And this is how this will go on for this week. And next week, we'll work on the framing and delivery and all those other aspects of life. So, what we are going to do is in today's session, we are going to again go into a journaling mode. I'm going to give you some prompts. I will keep on explaining, and I want you to write down the moments that come to your mind when I start speaking those prompts. Now, you don't have to write the whole story because it will take a lot of time, but just note down 1 to 2 lines so that you can remember later when you refer to it. And once you have done that, then I'll probably ask you to share one of those moments which you're comfortable sharing, and then we'll end up with our daily affirmations, right? So as they say, great stories don't require great events. They are the moments. One single moment can move you. Could be a moment of joy, grief, shame, awe, wonder, anything. And these are the hidden gems in your life, right? So I had many moments. The moment somebody just said something bad, the moment my teacher said that no, you can do anything, those moments changed and shaped my life. So now let's get started with our journaling. Get your pen and paper ready. And let's start. Think about 3 to 5 moments. Could be one, two, three. How many moments you can remember that have moved you in your life? Could be a positive moment. It could also be a negative moment. So anything that is from your childhood, from your work life, from your personal life, from the relationships, from the various failures of your life, from the various achievement and wins in your life, or even random encounter with random people. What are some of those emotionally charged moments? Moments that you'll never forget. What was the time when you felt really proud of yourself, or you felt lost in the world? You were truly scared, or you felt like you have a place in this whole world? What was that turning point in your life? What is that memory that brings a smile to your face every time you remember? What is the moment that you really never want to revisit? give another 30 seconds for you to write down any other moments, any other emotionally charged moments in your life, and then we'll get to sharing. Remember, these videos go on YouTube as well. So if you're not comfortable telling a story, do not share that or ask me to pause the recording so that it doesn't go over there. Otherwise, if you're comfortable, we'll continue recording and put it over there. Last 10 seconds. All right. Okay, let's start with Venkat.
Yes. In my last company, during my farewell, all pointed out my negative. Instead of feeling guilty, I started to get rid of that things. The thing is, Venkat, you are not sharing your opinion in the meeting. I realized and I searched myself why I am not speaking with others. The reason, background reason is shyness or not uh, fluent communication or uh, introvert because of the my childhood lifestyle. So there are a lot of reasons, but at the time everyone pointed out, then I realized that I need to improve that skill. If everyone pointed out, then the point is we have to realize and we have to improve. That is, I learned then. I joined a lot of courses to improve my communication skill. Then my ability to showcase myself to others is improved. That is the one thing I would like to share. Thank you.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you so much, Venkat, for sharing and story power to you. There was a little bit of chopping of audio because of network, but I think we could get the gist. So thank you for sharing that. Let's go to Dr. Alka. Unmute yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Uh, the the good moments I can remember. It's mostly. I was just want to say something. Venkat, when he starts sharing, he always shares about his office and he always shares about his whatever he has learned from his office and whatever feedback he got in his office. And what I remember always is that's the difference between a boy and a girl. I remember the moments of my baby and myself, me and my family most of the times. And of course, there are some bad moments also in the office or at
Yes.
home. Bad moments are there. It's not that they are less, but I don't feel like revisiting them right now. So for me, it was one moment which I remember, of course, is everybody knows that I'd fallen down and had fractured. But before that, when I was pregnant and when we went to the hospital, I was I got the pains. My waters had broken, and I had gone to the hospital. And when we reached the hospital, it was like 10 p.m. in the evening. And my husband said, if we get admitted now, we have to pay one full day's charges, OT charges, and the bed charges. So he said to me that actually he didn't tell me this. He just told me, Alka, I want to tell you something. Don't get angry. So I said, yeah, what? Tell me, what is it? So he said that, can we go for a walk and come back? So here I am with my contractions going up and down, first pregnancy, first delivery, and here he's telling me he wants to go for a walk. But because I know that my husband is a very sensible man, a very kind and a very compassionate man, I said, yes, let's go. And then we came back, we went to a friend's house nearby, and she was also so scared. She was also newly married. She said she thought like I'm going to deliver in her house because I was having my contractions, and she opened. So I'm trying to tell this very nicely because she peeled an orange for me, and I was holding my stomach like this, so I was in pain obviously. So every time the contraction went down, she gave me one orange, one big get of orange, and I can never forget that. The way she was feeding me, she was removing that chilka and she was feeding me that orange. And when I meet her now, how much we laugh at that moment. But those are the moments that give you so much of joy, because at that moment my friend was my friend. Even though she was so scared, she was with me. And then when we came back to the hospital, I got admitted after 12 o'clock. And 40 years now after that moment, I used to think that the charges were decreased of my day charges and all that. And I was just sharing this story with my children's friends had come. And my husband said that no, we did not get any discount, because anytime you admit after 10 o'clock or 10 o'clock, you didn't get in. I said, what? For 40 years you have been telling me you didn't, you got discount. So these are the moments which make you happy. This is something I will never forget. Yeah.
Awesome, that's an interesting story. So thank you so much for sharing that, and story power to you as well. So let's write SPTY in the chat for you as well. I hope you are enjoying the story spark session, and as every day we are now getting into the affirmations, because these affirmations remind you of what you're capable of, what you can do. So, before we go into affirmation, anything that you want to share in terms of how this exercise made you feel, Venkat?
Yes, mindset is very important, and this kind of story spark session revisit our past moment, how we change, how we felt. So that is very useful to recall things. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Venkat. Alka ji?
I love your exercises. So the questions that you ask us make us go within ourselves, which is very, very good. And revisiting the good moments, also the bad moments, brings us a lot of light in our life. And I think we get more motivated, especially when we visit the bad moments, that someone said something good to you. Yes, yes, he said something bad to me. I'm going to become better than that. I'm going to motivate myself. So it was a good exercise. I visited the bad moments, but I also visited the good moments. So thank you for that.
Awesome. And I also want to acknowledge that you finally made the video yesterday and posted, so that means you're working towards overcoming your fear, which is incredible.
What are your moments? Your moments.
Awesome, thank you. So let's go to the affirmation now. We have, as usual, three affirmation, and
What
these
are
are.
what are your moments? You can't hear me or what? I don't know.
Oh,
Your
my
moment.
moment. Oh, I have had so many moments right from childhood when, yeah, there was an aunt which made a very, very bad comment about me coming from Hindi background, UP board, and that really, eventually I bless her because that really pushed me to go beyond what I was. And then there was a teacher who is like Jambant in Hanuman story, so he said that no, you are more than this, you can do great things in life, and that was another motivation. So, and there are many, many more moments. Coming from a small town, I had a lot of dreams. Many of the dreams have been fulfilled, so many new dreams have come up. So working on it, working on your own, working on your venture is in itself a big moment. So yes, there are so many moments. Awesome. So let's now move into the affirmation. You will see the affirmation on the screen in the lower part of my video, and I'm gonna actually spotlight myself for you to see. So I will first speak the affirmation once, and then we'll repeat it together. So let's start with the first affirmation. My life is filled with powerful stories. Now everyone.
Filled with
My
powerful.
life is filled with powerful stories.
Awesome. The second one, I honor my memories.
I I honor my memories.
Awesome. And the third one, I speak from the heart. Everyone.
I speak from the heart.
Awesome. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining today's Story Spark session. Story power to you. Keep joining, keep learning, and keep growing. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.